Rising. Hope everyone is feeling well today. So, I wanted to introduce you guys to a technique called Trataka, which is a yogic Hindu cleansing technique from the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, which is that book I've been mentioning and introducing. This cleansing technique comes from that lineage and is described thoroughly in the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. So this cleansing technique is designed to cleanse the third eye and to cleanse the quality of your thoughts and to also strengthen your concentration, your ability to hold your attention at one point for a duration of time. So Trataka is an eye-gazing technique, and it's traditionally done with a candle flame. So when I started doing Trataka, I was using like a tea light, like this for instance, at eye level, and I would light it, and I would gaze directly at where the wax ended on the candle at the center of the flame. I would hold my attention there for as long as I could. And once the eyes began to water, I will close my eyes. And then after you close your eyes, you hold the impression of the flame at third eye. So there's gonna be like a light at third eye. The flame will leave an impression. And you're gonna gaze with the eyes closed at that light, right at the space in between the eyebrows. And then you'll open your eyes and you repeat it again, gazing at the candle flame at eye level, and the candle flame, you know, shouldn't be too far away, but you want to have it at a good distance so you can really zone in on it. And I do it in a room that's completely dark, so I usually go into my bathroom and I'll cut all the lights off and make sure there's no wind, because sometimes the wind can cause the candle flame to flicker, and that can just make it more difficult to focus. So you want to make sure there's no draft, it's completely dark, and then you take your candle flame, you light it, and you want to gaze at the center of the flame until the eyes begin to water. Then you close your eyes and you're going to hold the impression of the light at third eye until you lose that light. Then you open your eyes and you repeat the practice again. So this can be done 10 to 20 minutes, as long as you feel comfortable. So that's the yogic Hindu version of Trataka. Now, the Tibetan version of it is done without an external object. They use an internal object to hold the focus. So this can usually be a light, for instance. For instance, they would use like a excuse me, they would use like a neon light blue dot. You would hold this blue dot right at third eye. So you'll close your eyes and visualize this blue neon light blue dot at third eye, and you'll hold your focus there for as long as you can. When you lose the image, you'll let it release. You'll breathe normally and sit without trying to create any image visually, and then you repeat the practice again. So the Tibetan version is to do it without an external object. You can use anything, honestly, a rose, a lotus, the Om sign, the Ankh symbol, the Eye of Horus, anything, a blue dot, a purple dot, a red dot, anything that will work for you. But the science is to hold your concentration at one point to build up your ability to focus. And this will also increase psychic abilities. So Trataka is also designed to increase the faculties of the pineal gland. So this is clairaudient, being able to hear things, clairvoyant, being able to see things, build your intuition. Yeah. So this is some of the benefits of opening up the third eye and enhancing those psychic abilities through a technique like Trataka, which is an ancient yogic Hindu technique. And the Tibetans have their own version where it's very similar, but instead of having a candle flame, you'll just close your eyes and visualize something. instead. So I started doing this practice maybe a year and a half ago, and I incorporate it into my morning routine and my evening routine, and very powerful insights and moments of clarity after the practice. So yeah, I highly recommend doing this at the nighttime when it's already dark, and roughly before you go to sleep. This is a great one to do. It'll enhance your dreams and could enhance your ability to lucid dream, which is really interesting. Lucid dreaming is basically being able to recognize the fact that you're in a dream and then being able to now manipulate and actively be a participant in the development of that dream. That's lucid dreaming. And Trataka builds that ability as well. So it's really interesting stuff, but I highly recommend doing Trataka. So if you have any questions about some details and specifics on it, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always here, but the basics is using a candle flame. Okay. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and I look forward to building with you guys some more and sharing some more information with you. Peace. Namaste.